doesn't
hello
like
to you as well.
He doesn't like the camera. He's camera shy. Have you got the coke? Put the coke down. No, you can't. You're not going to get sponsored by coke. One day.
Hey guys, it is the Green Crown, and I'm here with. Oh no, the book fell.
Do I have to say her name? Yes, you have to say her name. Alicia.
Why does everyone struggle with that so much? The start of all my videos are always people being
You're
like,
always like, you should go, oh, this is my friend.
well, I'm here with. Then you say your name.
Well, I did.
So I'll start every video with other people. Right, we're moving on. First thing you get to do is, of course, pick a crayon colour. I know you're obviously gonna feel like your life isn't fully fulfilled until you have.
I have been thinking about this for a while.
So you're gonna be officially added to the official list. What crayon colour do you want to be?
I'm gonna go dirty yellow.
Okay. Okay. What did we read?
Cinder.
By
I can't say it.
Marissa Meyer.
Is it Meyer or Meyer?
Meyer, I think.
May.
Marissa. What is it about?
It's a retelling of Cinderella.
Sort of.
Ish.
Yeah.
It's very ish.
It's a very loose retelling.
Yeah, and it's got cyborgs and it's in the future.
So it's about Cinder is a cyborg, which is, I get the impression that like that's kind of a new thing in society because everyone's still really weird about it, and like
yeah, so she has
it's
to
almost-
hide it. Doesn't
yeah,
she?
she has to hide it, and it, like the cyborgs are like really like shunned from society.
Yeah. I think it's quite cool.
To be honest, like the plot is a little bit all over the place. Not gonna lie, because it is
It's
the first one in a series.
Yeah.
But some of the other things that go on is like there's a plague.
Oh yeah, the random plague that happens.
It's like because the plague was brought by the Lunars, well the people who live on the moon.
The annoying moon people.
So this group of people moved to the moon to like colonize the moon, and then they like
Did they
evolved.
have power? Is it powers?
Sort of. It's like they sort of evolved to be able to like manipulate.
Like mind reading ish.
It's like manipulating your perception because you can break through it,
Yeah, it's just.
but it's like difficult to do. Yeah.
It's just a bit strange.
And they do explain it. I don't remember how they explain it,
No,
but
it
I
is
remember it
explained,
being
so I was like,
explained.
right, okay.
What do you think of the cover?
I don't really like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it, but tell me why you don't like it first.
I don't know why. I don't like that it's shiny.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
have a
yeah,
thing
I'm
I
not,
don't like
yeah, I don't particularly like shiny ones
Yeah.
either.
And it's just a bit. Well, Cinderella doesn't wear a red shoe.
That's true.
Like,
And Cinder, the character, doesn't wear a red shoe either because she can't
No.
afford that.
no. And that's not how the metal legs work, is it? Really?
I don't think it was covered like
no,
that.
it wasn't like that.
I think you could see it because she had to wear like long
Yeah.
dresses and things to cover
And I
it
don't
up.
like the font.
I like the colour. I do agree that it doesn't fit
Hmm.
the character very well at all. It kind of shows, you know, the sort of cyborgy element of
Yeah,
it.
but
But it's too like dainty and pretty for like what she
Yeah.
was, because she was like
that's
a mechanic
that's the
that
point.
like yeah, because that's the point of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the reason I wanted to read this actually was obviously BookTube was going crazy about it, like
Yeah.
everyone was talking about it. But the reason I wanted to read it to start off with was because I thought the cover was really steampunky and cool, and like because looking at it, I would say that looks like a steampunk retelling of Cinderella, which is kind of what it is. To be fair, it's a bit of a steampunk. It's not like trying to be steampunk, but because she's a mechanic, because she's part
Yeah.
cyborg, it ends up being quite steampunky. So looking at that, I would say that's steampunk retelling of Cinderella,
Yeah.
which it kind of is, but it's not very good representation of like what the actual book is. If you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
that is true.
I just think it's some pretty art. What do you think of the title?
Oh, I mean, it's her name. And it makes it obvious that it's a retelling.
Yeah. It's nothing special, but it's to the point.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know what you're getting.
Yeah. Like it's, you know, Cinder, because that's the name, because, you know, obviously Cinderella, so it's obvious that it's a retelling.
Is it Cinderella? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that bit.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? It's...
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the title.
Next question is, who is your favourite character and why? I'm gonna be really basic here and say my favourite character was Cinder.
Yeah. I didn't really like anything. Well, no, I like the evil queen because she's an evil queen.
She was like, I hated her,
But that's good.
but she was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And the stepmother as well.
Yeah.
She was horrible.
I do admit I prefer evil characters to nice ones.
I-
in general.
I usually do, just because they're usually
Because
more
they're more
interesting.
So
Yeah.
interesting.
But Cinder was like a
She
really
was
badass
cool.
character.
She
Like,
was
I did
cool.
really like her. Do you wanna
Oh,
ask
okay.
the next question while I reset the timer?
Okay. Oh, okay, we've just got that out of 10s.
What's the first out of 10?
Out of 10 for entertainment.
Entertainment value.
Like a 4. I don't know. I mean, I think
I know you didn't enjoy it that much.
No. I think I enjoyed bits of it, but then at the end I just got a bit like, ugh.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say like maybe a 9.
Oh, that's quite.
Because I thought it was really fast paced,
Yeah,
which
it
makes
was.
yeah, which adds to like the entertainment value of it, and also it was a really really rich world.
That's true, actually. The world is interesting.
Yeah, and like I liked most of the characters, even if I didn't like the characters, they were good characters. Does that make sense? Like,
well-rounded.
well-rounded, well-developed
Yeah.
characters, and like I wasn't. I'd say the only thing stopping it from being a 10 would be the whole Cinder and Kai relationship thing, because I'm just sick of that so much. It's not necessary.
I think Cinder would like a girl.
I
Like a girl.
yeah. I think Cinder doesn't need anyone. Honestly,
That's true, actually.
I think Cinder would be fine by herself. Like,
Yeah.
she just needs like maybe I ship her and Aiko
The robot.
the robot. Out of 10 for the chances of you rereading it.
0. Or maybe a 1.
I think I'm.
If I was desperate. If I had nothing else.
I think I'm gonna go 0 as well. I did really enjoy it. Like, rather than rereading it, if I wanted
You'd read
to,
the
I'd read the next one. Yeah,
Because hopefully like, the world would get more.
developed
Yeah, you
things.
can,
Yeah,
you can know more.
and I think
stuff.
I've read this recently enough
Yeah.
to remember like the majority of it, so I wouldn't need to
Yeah,
reread
that's
it before
true.
I read the next one. And yeah, it's nothing against the book. I did enjoy it, but like I wouldn't. Why would
You
I
might
reread
read.
it?
You might reread it in the future if you were going to reread the whole series.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, maybe if I know in the future and I've got all 4 books, I want to reread the entire series. But I'm gonna say the chances of it are probably a solid 0. Out of 10, how likely would you be to read a sequel?
No, 1.5. Like,
Being generous.
Well, I don't know. Now we've talked about it a bit more. I'm like, maybe I could, if on holiday, like by the pool.
Because it's an easy read.
It is
It's a
easy.
good holiday read, I would
It
say.
is. That is
Because
very
it's
true.
really easy. Like a 7.
A 7.
I'm not.
If they're in the sale.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna. There was a bit of fluff. It's like no, it's not. I've got a couple of other books that are like my priority for buying at the moment, like pre-orders and
What?
things. No Such Thing as a Fish book I need to pre-order. Which you won't know what podcast to listen to. It's the QI podcast. It's great.
Oh.
Look it up.
Oh yeah, because you're obsessed
Um,
with QI. I forgot.
Love QI. All of my details
You haven't plugged it out.
are down below. This is what I actually want to plug.
The most disgusting drink known to man.
What? I usually end this, because I've started doing this now, by throwing the book at the camera and trying to knock it over.
Don't do that. You'll break something.
It's fine. Promise
Do you want me
it's
to go and
fine.
catch it?
No, it's fine. That's okay. It's fine. Right. However, we've only got 1 book. So, pick a book. Paperback.
Well, which book don't I like? Should we throw that one? Which book do I not like? I don't know, just pick one. Do you want to pick one?
That one.
What is it?
The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle. Right, do you want to go first or second?
I don't want to throw it. I feel
You've
bad.
gotta throw it.
I feel bad if I break
Well, I'll
something.
go first.
Okay.
Well, if I knock it over, you don't get to go. I missed.
What was that? I'm just self-conscious about how I'm going to
Just do
throw
it. Just do it. You were closer, but both of us failed. Right, I'm gonna have to turn the camera off like a normal human now. God.
Bye.